Hi, friends. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Who's in the chat? Say hello, sound off. Welcome, welcome. Let's see who is here. I am here early, which is always good. I think I'm always here early for the most part, but maybe I'm wrong about that. But I try to be here pretty early. Let's see. Hi, Jimmy. Hi, BV. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Queen Tiana. Good to see you. It's been a while. Good to see you. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Renee. Hope you're hanging in there, Renee, with school. All right. So before we get started with the night, this watch party is going to be a little bit different, and I will get into that in a second. But I did want to announce that I am back on Instagram. I do have an account. I had to start a new one, which is a bummer. Obviously, you kind of build up, your different platforms, and so it stinks that I had to start completely brand new. But at the end of the day, I think it's a teaching lesson. I think it's a teaching lesson about just getting back up, because the thing is, I was very fearful of starting a new one, which is why it took me so long to start my new Instagram. Because I was hacked and I felt so violated, I didn't want to start another one. And then the other day I was literally just sitting there like, you can't just not ever go back on Instagram because of it. So I do have a new one. Mods, if you don't mind somebody grabbing the link, it is Disney Daily Official. If you haven't found me yet, you can find it and drop it in the chat. Thank you so much, Aaron. But yes, so the Instagram is really handy because I post a lot of my news there. So if you don't have a Discord or you're not a part of it, you can always look to my Instagram and in my stories, and I will put up links to different videos or news or whatever. If I do a new cosplay or something, I don't know, just anything Disney related. But mostly it helps those of you that follow the channel. It helps oh, there's a watch party tonight, or oh, she came out with a new video about X, Y, and Z. So that is first things first. Let me go back to the chat and say hi. Hi, Mikhail. Hope you're doing all right. Hi, Morgan. Welcome in, Morgan. Nice to see you. And thank you again, Aaron, for dropping that. I really, really, really appreciate it. All right. So tonight's movie is Peter Pan, and it would not be right of me to do this watch party and not acknowledge a very, very racist component to this movie. And so this is going to be pretty heavy for a couple of minutes because, like I said, it is not right of me to sit here and watch this movie and not acknowledge what is wrong and what is problematic. So for those of you who maybe don't know, there might be people out there that have never seen Peter Pan. There is some very racist scenes in this movie, and it involves Native Americans. And it's kind of hard for me to speak on because it is really problematic. It is really disheartening. It is really disgusting. And it's not okay. And so I want to read, this is the little warning that is put before you watch the movie. There's this little thing that's put up on the screen that's from Disney, and it says, "These stereotypes were wrong then and are wrong now. Rather than remove this content, we want to acknowledge its harmful impact, learn from it, and spark conversation to create a more inclusive future together." Now, I've had this conversation with another friend of mine, and while I am glad that Disney is acknowledging that they have done wrong, I don't think it does enough to just go, hey, we did this really bad thing and we realize that. And hopefully this starts a conversation. I just feel like there's a lot missing there from Disney's end. So I thought I would take the time to just not only kind of start this conversation about why it is wrong and why we need to stop and reflect on it, but also what we can do, because once you read that prompt that flashes in the very beginning, it's like, okay, maybe you don't know what to do with that, right? Maybe you don't know where to start. So what I thought I would maybe do is show you guys some books, because I think a lot of people just have not had the time or don't know where to start. I'll say that, or don't know where to start, to educate themselves better, educate themselves on a community that they're not familiar with. And so here are some books that I found online. I've read a couple of them, but I wanted to share them with you so that, maybe maybe you like to go to the library, maybe you like to, I don't know, shop on Amazon and get different books. Maybe you will find one of these books and you read it and you educate yourself a little bit more about a community that you are not as familiar with, because that's basically what Disney is saying in its prompt. We want to start a conversation, a more inclusive conversation. So I think being more inclusive means that you learn about others that are different from you. And so let me I'm going to share screen. So these are some books that I would recommend. I saw this list and I think it's a good list. If anyone else has another book that they would recommend, please drop it in the chat. This is a time for all of us to educate one another, come together, talk, and acknowledge that this is really, really wrong. That these stereotypes that are depicted in these movies are extremely problematic. And while we can't remove them from the movie, because I think that is wrong too, because we need to acknowledge it. But we need to do more than just acknowledge it. We need to educate ourselves. That is the biggest thing that I can, the biggest thing that I can tell you guys, the biggest thing that I can push. Sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time. That doesn't always work. So this first one is called The Night Watchman. So this is what the book looks like. I am not familiar with this one, but I was reading, there's a little blurb underneath it that kind of explains what it's about, and it sounds like a really good read, so I would recommend that one. All of these I would recommend because I read through them before I went online tonight. The Heartbeat of Wounded Knee. That's what this one looks like. Another really good one. This is from 1890 to the present, so really, really good. National Book Award. So there's the cover. Firekeeper's Daughter. And this one is just like, first off, how beautiful the cover is. But this one also sounds extremely, extremely interesting. They all are great books, whatever you choose, if you choose to read one. What's the other one that I wanted to point out? Winter Counts. It's another really good one. Let's see. Go back so you guys can see the cover really quick. I think I'm going a little too fast. So that's what the cover looks like. There is another good one. I've read There. I would highly, highly recommend There. The Seed Keeper. Black Sun. Let's see. My Heart is a Chainsaw. I think this one's more of, I think I saw it was like a thriller or something along those lines. And let's end with another one, Heartberries. This one was also something that sounds like a really, really good book. I'll probably be reading this one next. Heartberries is another one that I would recommend. So those are some books that you can hopefully go and either rent or borrow if you know somebody, or buy and invest in these books, because I think it's important that we acknowledge history, because this goes into a very deeper and bigger conversation about the history here in the United States, and doing better. And doing better means educating yourself and making people feel included. And think a lot of stereotypes and things like that come from just not knowing, and definitely comes from ignorance too. But I think also just not knowing and not getting yourself familiar with a person that is different from you. And so I highly, highly stress and recommend that you all take the time to educate yourself and be better citizens. And that's to myself included. I can always be better. We can always be better. And that's, I think I think I'm going to end on that. I just really wanted to emphasize this before we watch this movie, because it just did not feel right to watch this movie and sit here and be like, oh, it's all great, when, there is a very problematic component to this movie. It needs to be acknowledged. So while I love this movie because of the imagination, because of certain characters, because of fairies, I love fairies, I'm a huge fairy lover, there is something about this movie that is very problematic, and the depiction of Native Americans is very, very disgusting in this movie. And if you feel differently, then this may not be the place for you. But hopefully, we are all in agreement that the way Native Americans are portrayed in this movie is extremely, extremely problematic and disgusting. And I will leave it on that. So I'm going to turn to the chat really quick, see if anybody wanted to say thanks for the book recommendations. You rock. You're very welcome. Hi, Cuckoo. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Hi, Karina. Nice to see you in here too. Hi, Matthew. Welcome. Hi, Katie. Sorry, I'm also saying hi because I didn't see some of you guys come in. I was talking, so. YouTube has audiobooks. BV, thank you. Yes, if you're more of an audiobook person, I'm sure you can find some of those on audio as well. Let's see. Hi, Benny. Welcome in. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to have everybody here. Hi, Theme. Yes, everybody's here. I'm so excited. Hi, Mesh. Hi, Brian. Welcome. Hi, Saul. Good to see you here. All right. Awesome. So also, just a little quick shout out and side note to all of my friends that are here. It is Brian and Ayed, Theme Park Lifestyle, and Lugo, which is Benny. They all do a podcast with each other on, I believe, Sunday nights. And I think your other one is either Wednesday or Thursday. Please correct me in the chat what day you guys have a podcast. But they are amazing Disney YouTubers, and I highly, highly recommend you guys going to subscribe to them. They're great. They're amazing human beings. I wish they lived over here on the West Coast, because I would honestly be hanging with them all the time. They're great. And also my friend Cuckoo, who is a new friend of mine, also has an amazing channel as well. And he and I kind of just know, kind of everyone actually, now that I think about it, we all know each other through the internet, which is so crazy. Goods and bads of the internet, right? We know people from the internet, but there's also all these crazy, bad things that happen on the internet. But he also has a wonderful channel about Disney. And so please check their channels out, because they're all amazing. Theme, I think you're the only one that can leave links, because you're a mod. So if you can leave links to everybody's channel, that would be great. Jaquita, hi. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, because I'm sometimes not the greatest at pronouncing names. Let's see, who else? 2 excellent books, Indian Givers, and another one, Conquest of Paradise. So those are 2 recommendations. 2 other extra recommendations, because obviously I only named a few, but Mark says those are some great books. So those are more suggestions for you guys. I'll have to take a look at those myself, because I haven't read either one of those. So I definitely need to take a look. Let's see. I love the music in this movie. Like every time I go to sleep, I listen to a jazzy version. I do love Second Star to the Right. That's a great song. I want to guest on the podcast. BB. I think they'd love to have you, BB. I don't know. You have to talk to them though. Another cool voice on subject of Native representation is Lucas Brown Eyes. He's a Lakota writer who's written for some Disney shows. He's a big champion of better Native depiction and involvement. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you for that. So here's another suggestion. Lucas Brown Eyes. I will have to look him up as well. And like I said, if you guys want to share any of your recommendations, whether it's Native American writers or, not even just writers, but Native American art, anything, please share that in the chat. I obviously started off this video like this for a reason, because it is important to me. It should be important to you. You should want to educate yourself. You should want to do better. That is always what we should be striving for as human beings, is to do better and to be inclusive of those around us and understand those that come from different backgrounds. I really, really, it is something that I am passionate about. I think that's why I got so, like, I hope I probably said a lot of likes and ums and just kind of tripped over my words, because it is something that I get really passionate about. And so I hope you guys understood what I was saying. I hope I came across clear. It is just very important to me. So like I said, throughout the film, feel free to drop any recommendations, especially if it's a Native American artist or author. Please, please leave them in the chat. All right. Have you heard of any new Mickey and Friends feature films being produced? No, I haven't. But before we start, I have two more announcements. I will be going to Oogie Boogie Bash on Tuesday night, opening night, September 6th. So I will be vlogging. I'm going to try to do another vlog. I know I don't do those very often here. That's kind of weird for me because I don't like being in front of the camera. Sounds weird, huh? Because I do live streams, but I really don't like being in front of the camera. That's why most of my videos have my voice over clips. But I will be doing a vlog because I came up with this really cool idea for costumes that my friends and I are going to be doing. And so I will be putting together a vlog of the night. I will show you guys the different villains that are there. I'm really excited. I heard Bruno's going to be there. I heard Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame is going to be there. Who else did I see? Madame Mim from Sword in the Stone. I mean, like, so many great villains. There's supposed to be a parade. And there was something else that I wanted to catch for you guys. But anyways, I will be going Tuesday. I should have it up for you guys, hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday. Another announcement, we will be watching Pinocchio's live action on Thursday night, regular time, here on my channel. It is free to anybody who has Disney Plus. So if you have a Disney Plus account, they are dropping it on Disney Plus. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm trying to think if there's any more announcements. If you guys think of, if you can't speak, if you think of anything else, especially my mods, because I tell you guys things all the time throughout the day. If you think of anything else, please let me know. Put it in the chat. Say, hey, reminder, we're doing this day or whatever. But I think those are the two most important announcements. Please be on the lookout for the vlog and the Pinocchio watch party. Oh, and I will be going to D23 also on Saturday. I'm still debating whether I'm going to vlog or not, or if I'm just going to like take pictures and then do like a live stream on Sunday and kind of talk about it. Still debating, but anyways, let's see. Back to the chat, and then we're going to start the movie. I'm going to go ahead and share my stopwatch. So for those of you who are not familiar with my channel, I don't actually display the movie here due to copyright issues. So instead, what you're going to do is you are going to pull up, if you have your own Disney Plus account, that's where you will pull it up. But you're going to pull up Peter Pan, and the idea is we watch the movie together. Sorry, I'm adjusting this. But yeah, I can't actually show it due to copyright issues. And then if I can ever find, I don't know why this is doing this to me, share screen. And then this handy dandy stopwatch that you're going to see appear on the screen tells you where I am in the film. So the idea is that we sync up and we watch together. That is the whole idea. Let's see, back to the chat. Yes, we want some vlogs. Oh, I know. I just am not good at vlogs. Daily, I got to know when we are starting our Halloween watch parties. I already started writing a list of movies. LOL. So for sure, I think we're kicking off our watch parties with Hocus Pocus, because Hocus Pocus 2 drops the 30th, I think. So I believe I've already made a watch party for Hocus Pocus, the OG, because I felt it was only right that we watch the OG before we watch the second one, right? So that is already posted. I'm not exactly sure what day it is. If you guys want to look it up on my channel, I think it's the 29th I have it. No, I think it's the 28th I have it set. But yeah, we will. I think that's when we'll be kicking it off, Renee, is September 28th. Hi, Sci-Fi Fan. Welcome. I'm not sure, Kitty. I'm not sure where they're going to be displaying it, to be honest with you, because it's new. I'm not exactly sure. Happy to hear everyone is doing better, Sci-Fi Fan. Renee, I hope you're doing better too. I know you said you weren't feeling well. And Mikhail, I hope you're doing okay. All right, so we're ready. I think we're ready to go. I'm sorry I talked a lot and it was like rambly. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I just am very rambly. I really, really apologize. But let me know in the chat if you're ready to go. And I'm just setting up, getting ready, pulling up my Disney Plus. I'm gonna put my glasses on because these lights are just not it. And I am sitting here sweating. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it was really hot here where I live, and it hasn't gotten any better now that the sun has gone down. So just sitting here literally cooking. Maybe you can hear the fan in the background. Okay, ready. When is your next Mickey video? I'm not sure. I think it's going to be a while before I do Mickey. I'm working on another Goofy video right now. But ready. All right, the 28th at 9. So the 28th at 9 is going to be the Hocus Pocus watch party. All right, y'all. So if you want to go to that, also, I'm sorry, going to turn off my light. That will kick off our Halloween season. So, and then I will be out of town the day that Hocus Pocus 2 comes out. I will be watching it, but I will be out of town, so we can do the sequel together when I get back. And hopefully you guys will have already watched it, so we'll get to watch it all together again. Let's see. Ready. Movie starts at 1:53 to skip credits. Oh, let's skip credits. Let's do that. Although then that's not going to make my stopwatch very helpful, but I'm going to let the stopwatch run. I haven't started it, guys. So go ahead and pull up your Peter Pan. Have not started it yet. Looks like I watched it or was making a video. I think I was making a video because it's not at the very beginning. So Mikhail says 1:53, and thank you for that, Mikhail. That makes things a lot easier. So let's see. Oh, we could definitely watch Edward Scissorhands. Yes, of course. So I'm going to wait for that stopwatch to get to 1:53. I'm so sorry. I just don't want anyone who comes in here late, I don't want them to be completely lost and like 2 minutes behind us. So I'm just going to let it get there, and then I'm going to stop it. And then we'll start the movie. Also, can anyone recommend a good Disney documentary about Walt? I don't know one about specifically Walt, but there's a lot of good ones about like Pixar and Disneyland, the creation of Disneyland. And it has a lot of facts about Walt Disney in there. I don't know if that helps, but sorry, guys. We're just we're counting down. I'll stop it at 1:30 so we don't have to sit here for like 2 minutes. But 1:30, I'll stop it and then I'll go. All right. We're getting close. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let the movie start now. So again, if you want to skip through the credits, go ahead and skip to 1:53. Thanks, Cuckoo, for that recommendation. All right. Oh, thank you, BB. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. If you haven't already, too, I always forget to say this. My mods, I love you and I appreciate you. Please yell at me next time, because I always forget to say leave a like and subscribe. So please next time yell at me, literally in the chat. Oh, no, you won't. I think he says that. Michael? Ah. Oh, no, you won't. Wow, my internet is so bad. Oh, no, you won't. Honestly, I wish that dog could make my bed too. Nana is a boss. Smee, the original crop top. Yes. Smee started it all, honestly, a fashion icon. We didn't even realize we were growing up with a fashion icon. Can anybody guess who my favorite character was originally in this movie and who my favorite character is now? Let's see if anybody guesses it. Wendy! Mr. Darling drives me nuts, by the way, y'all. I'm sure you probably feel the same way. He's always so angry. Just like, relax. Oh, the dog is pouring medicine into the spoons. Or at least I think it's medicine or like a night remedy kind of thing. I don't know. Your family says you're Peter Pan. Usually, like when I call somebody Peter Pan, it's and I'm just saying for me, when if I call somebody Peter Pan, it's not a good thing. It means somebody who never grows up. But that like also could be a good thing. It depends on the context. I hope that helped. That probably didn't help. Mike is my favorite. No, NyQuil maybe. I don't understand. Old version of NyQuil or whatever tonic is. Oh yeah, old version of NyQuil. Probably. Wendy is your favorite. So yeah, Wendy was my favorite when I was a kid, and now it's Tinkerbell because I like Tinkerbell's attitude. I like that she's feisty, and I like she just doesn't care. She does not give a, you know what? She does not care. I still love Wendy though. I still do because she's very responsible, and I love that she kind of keeps these stories alive for her brothers, you know. But she's the best of both worlds. She's very balanced. She realizes her responsibilities and her expectations as an adult, but also she has the creative side to her. Like I love that. Oh yeah, animated food always looks amazing, especially whenever I watch Ratatouille. Forget about it. I'm like instantly hungry. Especially, it's not even the part where he makes Ratatouille. It's the part where he makes the omelet for him and Linguini. Oh my gosh! I'm like, all of a sudden, I want an omelet, and I don't even want omelets. Like, I don't even crave omelets, but Tinkerbell's Brian's favorite too. I know Brian's gonna watch. Brian's going to become like Tinkerbell's number one fan. I like to see it. I can't tell. I want a Disney bound as Mrs. Darling, but what color is her dress? Can someone please tell me? Because I see like two different colors. I see purple, but I also see like pink. And I'm like, my eyes are really bad, so maybe I don't know. Oh my gosh, Cuckoo, you and I are like very in sync with that Ratatouille comment. Off topic, but the pizza and All Dogs Go to Heaven looked amazing. I'll stop talking about animated food. Oh, I love that movie. Tinkerbell is the best. She is, and I'll stand by that. I still don't understand Disney Bound. Like I want to try Murphy's Law. A light lavender, right? It's a light lavender. That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I see. But then I also see pink, so I don't know. You know what George needs to do? George needs to sit and pet Nana for like, they say that's really good for stress is if you have an animal and you pet your animal. Did you guys know that? Look it up. Stats, statistics, don't lie. Where are you guys voting for in the chat? Let me see. Tinkerbell at a whopping 54%. Oh my gosh. Captain Hook is right there. How are you guys going to make Wendy and Peter Pan tied? Come on now. We all know Wendy is way better than Peter Pan. Peter Pan is the lowest of the low. I'm sorry, but it's true. Sorry for those that love Peter Pan. And I would have put Smee, just so everybody knows, I would have put him, but it only gives me 5 choices. Tinkerbell in the mirror is me. The body dysmorphia that I have. That's me. That's why I relate to Tinkerbell more on a deeper level. So you guys, I have an ice pack because it is hot up here. Kitty, I would just recommend doing the color scheme. So like if he has like a brown top, wear like a brown top. You know what I mean? Like that's basically how you Disney bound. You just do color schemes of whatever character it is. I don't know if you have Instagram, but if you look at my Instagram, I just did Belle recently and I just wore a yellow dress and I put like roses in my hair and it worked. Nana definitely deserves better. So then you would wear the same thing. You'd wear like a red sweater vest. Do you just try to wear the same colors as the character? I probably could have said that better. My stories, but they're all about you. That's why I like them. How good was my Peter Pan impression, you guys, from a 1 to 10? I think it was a solid 10. Of course, that's why I like them. A 100. I think it was a 100 too. It wasn't just a 1 out of 10. It was a 100. It was off the charts. How will we get to them? Oh, wrong part. Oh, Neverland. Well, that's the only thing I don't like about Tinkerbell is that she's not a girl's girl in this movie. Sadly, I don't like the way she treats Wendy. But if you watch the fairy movies with Tinkerbell, you get a different version of Tinkerbell. Aye, aye, Cat. Me too. How do we get to Neverland? But Peter, how do we get to Neverland? That was really bad. That was not a great impression. Any happy little thought? You guys, I just realized we skipped over my favorite song, Second Star to the Right. I think that plays in the very beginning with the credits. Ah, bummer. Ah, underneath the magic moon. Yes, I do know that about Tinkerbell. She can only hold one emotion at a time, but it does not excuse her not being a girl's girl. I don't like that. Ice. Cuckoo, are you laughing at my ice pack? I'm desperate. It was so hot here today and it hasn't gotten any better. I would say they're more of their own thing because you get introduced to a lot of different fairies. So I would say kind of its own thing. Oh, got it, Cuckoo. Have a wonderful thought, any little thought. Think of something else, and when your love's gone, you fly, you can fly, you can fly. Happiest things, it's the same as having wings. Honestly, this is my favorite sequence when they're flying. Favorite part of the movie. Poor Nana. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly. Joy you'll find when you leave the world behind. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly. So good. I love that, like, she's just an orb of light. Tinkerbell. I mean, honestly, this animation is really impressive for the time that it was made, but, like, I love that when you see her, she's literally just an orb. Ooh, what snacks theme? It's mine, theme park. Why didn't you grab me snacks? Smee! Yes! We love Smee. Everybody clapping emoji in the chat for Smee, the original crop top wearer. Yes. Hashtag team Nana, hashtag team Smee. Who said that about Smee? The original crop top wearer? That was gold. You got peanut butter cups, Benny? That sounds delicious. I need some peanut butter cups. I do have chips right here. They're like the healthy Takis from Trader Joe's. If you guys have not tried it, you need to get on it. Honestly, Smee and Nana as a team, if they had their own movie, I would watch it. Yes, Smee and his little sandals. Oh my gosh. Oh, you have caramel popcorn theme park? Bomb. Is it caramel popcorn from Disney? I remember, so when I used to work for Disneyland, I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you didn't know that, then you know now. Um, they used to have this thing called Dance with Disney at California Adventure, and each of the different characters that they had their own musical number that they would dance to, and they'd like have a little stage for them, so they'd literally like kind of rock out on the stage, and then they could mingle with like the kids. And so Smee and Captain Hook would come out and they would do Crocodile Rock. The song was Crocodile Rock by Elton John. And it would like be a crowd favorite. Everyone would lose it. And everyone was supposed to walk around like this. And I just remember I loved working that event. It was only like I think a 3 or 5 hour event, or 3 to 5 hour shift, but I loved it so much, and I would just like be sweating so much after, because of the fact that I wanted to dance and I would dance. So yeah, end of my story. What's your favorite song in the movie? I kind of like Wendy's lullaby, like your mother lullaby. And I also like Second Star to the Right, which we skipped unfortunately because I didn't think about it. The introduction song. You should wear Crocs. I could see Smee rocking Crocs, to be honest with you. Look at the shoes he's wearing right now as a pirate. Like, should you be wearing sandals as a pirate? Probably not. But is he? Yes, of course he is. Cuckoo, are you going to post? Are you doing Mickey's Not So Scary? Are you going to do a vlog and or like stream or anything? Mikhail, congratulations. Let me know how it goes. The OG TikTok. Yes, BB, you win the internet tonight. The original TikTok. I love that Smee also does not notice that he's shaving a bird's butt right now. Like, also, I've always wondered what he put on the bird that the bird freaked out, because I don't shave a beard. It's not something that I do. So I don't know. What do you guys, y'all in the chat, what do you put on your face that would possibly sting your face? I'm just not sure. After shaving your beard, apparently. Because I think he thinks he's shaving his beard. They are making a live action. Should be interesting. Oh, nice. You're doing a vlog? I'm going to have to check it out. I'm doing a vlog too, and I'm nervous because I don't really do well with vlogs, but aftershave? Does aftershave burn? Yikes. If it burned, I would never put it on my face. That's for sure. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. That makes sense. Thank you, theme park. Thanks, Cuckoo. I just don't really feel comfortable in front of the camera. So that's what's kind of worrisome to me. But I really want to show everyone the villains because I cannot wait. The only reason I paid the money that I did for the ticket was so I could see the villains. I don't know, Renee. That's such a great question. I don't know. I honestly, I have not been to a D23 in years, so I don't really remember like what's the protocol, like how to sign up for things. I don't know. I think you just like get there early and just try to hope that you get into stuff. That's what I've heard, but I don't know. Benny, I totally feel that. I still am not either. That's why I'm so awkward. I am really, y'all, I don't brag, but I'm really good at being in person in front of people. Like I am a good public speaker in front of people. I can go into a room of people and talk. For some reason with the camera, it's so different for me, and I feel like I mess up more. I feel like I'm not myself. I don't know what it is about the camera. I think it's because I can't see people's reactions and I can't tell how they're taking in the information. I think that's why. But Benny, you do a really good job. So just keep up with it, even though you don't feel completely comfortable. And I'll try to take that same advice too. I can dish out the advice, but I can't always take my own advice. When am I coming to Florida? I would honestly, I started thinking about maybe doing it, coming to Florida for my 30th in January, because I wanted to throw a birthday party, but now I'm like, that's kind of, I don't know. I think that's too extra. So maybe just do a solo trip to Disneyland. Maybe. All right, sci-fi fans. See you soon. See, this is the only part really that really drives me crazy about Tink is that she she orchestrated this. I don't like that. Poor Wendy. She gets all red. Oh, that's nice, Benny. It's a nice way to spend your birthday. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe just going to the park with like a friend. Because I have one of my best friends. She also really loves Disney, and I'm thinking about just telling her like, hey, let's just go to Walt Disney World because we've been talking about it forever, forever, forever. Nice, Jimmy. What character did you find? Her little sass, her little sassy walk. I love. This is why I love her. How do you get mad at her? She's just her little sassy walk. Star Lord. Nice. I like the character Star Lord. I don't really like Chris Pratt. Don't at me, anybody. It's my personal opinion, and I'm allowed to have it. Remember, she is a tiny fairy, and she can only have one emotion at a time. So it's not really her fault. She doesn't really have good judgment skills, because she can only have that one emotion. I'm making the case for Tinkerbell. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. 1993. 1993 what? Did I miss it? 1993. Renee, I think I'm actually going to use my Oogie Boogie costume again because I'm really proud of it. Or at least I think I'm going to be proud of it. I don't know. We'll see. I might end up doing another, or I might Disney bound. Yeah, we're going to start getting into the very, very problematic area right now, guys. So just be aware. And like I said, in the beginning of my film, in the beginning of the video, please take your time. Please take time to educate yourself, um, because that is what we can do going forward. Is continue to educate ourselves, be better human beings, be better to those around us, and recognizing why this is wrong and why this is problematic. This is really hard to watch because the thing about this movie too, it's like it's all over the movie. It's not just like one quick second. The mermaids also were very disappointing in this movie. I thought they would be a lot nicer. They're not very nice. And yeah, I don't know why. That's also very problematic in this movie is that they make all the women in here, for some reason, they're all very jealous and they're all after Peter Pan, which I have no idea what that's all about because he would not be my first, second, third, or 10th choice. So I will say I like the mermaid with the lily pad in her hair. Like if I was a mermaid, I'd be her. You guys see it, right? I would be lily pad mermaid, sticking my little hat or my little, and she's not the one that tries to pull her into the water. So I would like to think that I was her, that I would be her. Mermaids are pretty nasty in folklore, yes, because they're very similar to sirens. And actually, it's very interesting. I did a whole video. Might need to drop that video actually in the chat, but a lot of people would interchange the two, mermaids and sirens. So they would talk about mermaids when they were talking about sirens, or they would talk about sirens when they're talking about mermaids. So they kind of are similar in a lot of aspects. The only I feel like real difference is that sirens are a bit more creepy looking, it looks like, and a lot of Yeah, and a lot of folklore, but mermaids are a little bit more, I guess you could say, appealing to the eye because they look like not scary. I don't know. I'm gonna drop my where I kind of talk about mermaids and sirens. I'm gonna drop that video in the chat. It's about Ariel, but also, again, if you haven't already added me on Instagram, please consider following me on Instagram because that is where I list a lot of information, especially about watch parties. So thank you, Theme Park, for dropping that. Is that the one? I think that's the one about the Disneyland mermaids. That's a fun video too. If you guys didn't know, Disneyland used to have real life females dress up as mermaids and swim near the submarines at Disneyland. So that's also a cool video. I also need to drop, or maybe somebody else. Oh no! Oh no! I exited out of the movie on accident. Oops. That's okay. That's why we have the stopwatch. Aha! Can somebody drop my video about how did Peter Pan meet Tinkerbell in the chat, please? You would be a cool mermaid. I would like to think that I'd be a cool mermaid. I think that would have been a really fun job to be a mermaid at Disneyland. But also, I've read some things about the water conditions and also being out in the heat all day. Um, and also the propellers on the submarines being kind of dangerous. So I don't know if I would like to be that. It sounds like a really cool job, but it probably wasn't all that. Thank you, Renee. And thank you, Theme Park. Thank you both for dropping those links. Disney animated MCU style connections. Thanks, Cuckoo. I appreciate that. Yes, I've heard the theory that that's Ariel's mom. And it kind of looks like her. If you guys ever seen Ariel's beginning, it's like the prequel movie. You get to see Ariel's mom, Tina. The health with the sub engines affected their health, and I met a woman who was one. Oh, I could see that. Yeah, there are a lot of reasons why the mermaids didn't work out, but it does make me sad because I feel like they were really cool. I wish I got to see them like just once, you know? Has Hook kidnapped? No, Hook has not kidnapped anybody yet. We used to have Ariel's Grotto. That was actually so in DCA, if you wanted to eat, it was called like Ariel's Grotto, and it was a character experience as well because you would go and eat, and the princesses would be there. but they turned that into with their whole transformation of the area to Pixar themed. So it's Pixar Pier, and then now it's called Lamplight Lounge, and it's actually really cute and actually has pretty good food. Amazing. Hook does have amazing hair. We can give him that. I also want to say that I feel like our Little Mermaid ride is very randomly placed. It's like in California Adventure, but just doesn't really make much sense because there's no other Disney movie there. I mean, like, and you know what I mean by Disney, like Disney specifically, not Marvel, not Pixar, like Disney. Kind of one of the only rides we have in that park is the Little Mermaid. It's just very weird. I like that they call him a codfish. I think that's so funny. Is that an actual? Y'all are gonna think I'm not. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it out loud. Just was wondering if a codfish is a real fish. Don't at me because I don't know all the different types of fish. Okay. Oh yeah, it is a real type of fish. I'm sorry, guys. I don't eat cod, so I don't know. That's why I had to look it up. It is a fish. It is a real fish. I would love an Edward Scissorhand ride, but they will never do that. It is salted. Usually, it is salted. So it's like a can of anchovies or like a can of sardines. 'Cause those are heavily salted. I am not doing much, Jimmy. What am I doing? Not much, just homework. Probably, I wanted to make a video about five because you guys know I have my series Fast Facts. I want to do a Fast Facts on Pinocchio before the live action drops. So I'll probably do the at least write the script and record it tomorrow, hopefully. Oh, and then I am watching a movie with my parents. We usually, well, we doing it more often now. We're doing movie nights in the backyard with like a screen projection. So I'll be doing that at night. Mikhail, are you on the East Coast or the West Coast? Oh, thanks for sharing that, Bunny. I would actually be down to try that because I actually really like seafood, and I will try anything. I'm pretty criminal, although I don't eat beef and pork. I don't eat either one of those, but everything else I'm pretty like. I'll try it once. Got it. Got it. Just a quick reminder that if you haven't already, please leave a like on this video and please consider subscribing to my channel. If you love Disney theories, talking about Disney animation, random Disney facts, watch parties like we're doing right now, I welcome you in, and it's a great community that we have here. So consider subscribing. Look at Smee working that boat. He is. Do you see how fast he went? I need it. Yeah, we all need a Smee in our life. I totally agree with that, Morgan. Yes. Thanks, Cuckoo. I appreciate it. And your video, did you drop that today or yesterday? I didn't see the date, but your second lightsaber meetup video, that was awesome. Oh my gosh, this part is very this is really, really not good. I'm going to use the restroom because I actually really do need to use the restroom, and I feel like this is a good time to do that. So I will be right back. I'm going to keep it running, so don't worry, y'all. You don't need to pause it or anything. But if you need to go to the restroom or get a snack, I would recommend doing that right now. Okay, I'm back. Is anybody else here really good about drinking their water? I drink so much water throughout the day, which is a good thing. I'm so happy that all of you drink your water. It makes me happy. It's literally like my only advice to people. I'm like, just drink your water. Thank you, Renee. Yeah, if you guys want to just talk while we aren't in watch parties and know about like things coming up or whatever, we have a Discord thanks to my lovely mod, Renee. So yeah, you can leave whatever there. So if you have a channel or whatever, you can leave links to your videos, your art, whatever it may be. You can leave your like pictures of your cosplay. It's great. There's a bunch of tabs that she's made, and each tab is specific to a certain topic. So it's really great. Penny. As long as you're getting that water. Ooh, good question, Renee. Maybe like Sunday or Monday. Thanks, Cuckoo. And like I said, drop, stuff that you do as well, because I really want it to be like a place where we all share our outlets, because honestly, this is an outlet for me. So I feel like Sunday would be a good day for game night, because I don't think I'm going to be able to stream on Sunday, or maybe I will actually, because it's the day after D23 and I'm still debating if I'm going to stream about it or not. Also, I'm sorry, you guys, for the, what is it again? ASMR? AMSR? ASMR? Because that's me right now, just chewing on chips. So you're welcome for the free ASMR. Oh, I love the song. I love my mother. Angel voice. Seems safe to sleep. Oh, that fits you. Good night. Kiss your cheek. Sleep tight. Your mother and mine. Your mother that guides you along. Whether you're right, whether you're wrong, your mother and mine. What makes a mother all that they are? That is well asked. I don't know if you guys knew this. I forgot to drop this bit of information. Person who voices Wendy also voiced Alice. Catherine Beaumont? Beaumont? Something like that. Renee, we could definitely try a different game. You know, me and my drawing. It's quite atrocious. Oh, no worries, Jimmy. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, Peter Pan is like, he's not it. He is not it, y'all. I can't draw for crap. Sci-fi, you've never seen my drawing. I'm sure you draw fine. Me, on the other hand, it's sad because I like drawing and I feel like I don't get any better. I like Hook, but my real favorite version of this movie was Peter Pan, when he was played by Jeremy Sumter. I was like in love with him. In love with him. The boy who won't enjoy the wonderful Captain Hook, the world's most famous crook. I always thought they said the world's most famous hook. Now I know it says crook. We'll get a free tattoo. Mm-hmm. The choice is up to you. It's actually a really great movie. Thank you, Oregon. Oregon? Did I say Oregon? Morgan. It just like, I don't think it did as well, solely because of the fact that it came out at the time that Lord of the Rings was at its peak, and Harry Potter. You have a Captain Hook tattoo? That's awesome. forever. No, Renee. No. Leave my art alone. It's not even art. It's chicken scratch. Uh-oh. It's me. Tinkerbell. Or the plank. We will never join your crew. Mikhail, you're not supposed to share that. It's bad. It's really bad. Oh well. BB, what? Are you on vacation? It's pouring outside. I would rather it be pouring, honestly, right now than the heat. And I like the heat, but this is like too much. Do you guys have a storm over there that's passing through, or? You just like threw him overboard. Have a good Jimmy. Thanks for coming in. Any ideas on where to go in SoCal? Disneyland and Laguna Beach is really pretty. I don't know exactly what you're looking for. If you're looking for like food recommendations or like fun things to do recommendations. But my favorite beach in SoCal, well, I have a few, but I like Laguna Beach. I would recommend going to that beach. I'll buy plenty. Renee. No, I would never. I would feel so bad if you paid for merchandise with my art on it. Yikes. Like, I would feel horrible. I would be like, no, no, just not. Also, Renee, I still have to send you something. I did not forget. It's just been wild with school. So it's In-N-Out good food. I personally have never really had In-N-Out because I don't eat burgers. I don't think it's as good as everyone makes it out to be. Like, the lines for it, I think are, I just don't think it's worth that. But that's my opinion. Wait, Cuckoo, you don't have Jack in the Box? Hold up. Hold up. Jack in the Box is, if I had to pick like my top three fast food, it would be Del Taco, Jack in the Box, and I don't know what else would be up there because I don't eat a lot of fast food, but those two for sure. No, they don't have Jack in the Box in Florida? What? Why? Oh my goodness. I don't like spending a lot of money for a name brand when I can get the same taste cheaper. Cereal, for example. Very true. Hi, Chris. Welcome in. Wait, okay. Y'all, you still haven't answered my question. Why is there no Jack in the Box? I am so confused. I thought Jack in the Box was like in all 50 states. I am confused. Is there another big chain that you guys don't have in Florida? Like, I know In-N-Out's only in California. I think it recently, not recently, a couple years ago, opened up one in Arizona. But like, what? It is a West Coast thing, apparently. Is there Jack in the Box in Neverland? Jack in the Box. If I was inventing Neverland, Jack in the Box would be there. Oh, White Castle. I don't think we have a White Castle here. I think the closest one is Nevada. I might be wrong about that. Again, I don't eat hamburgers, so don't at me, y'all in the chat who live in California. I don't know. I love when the ship turns gold. Yes, Tink. That's because of Tinkerbell, by the way, Brian. No, it's flying because of Tinkerbell, Brian. We're gonna turn him into a Tinkerbell fan. It's gonna happen. I'm beating up my ice pack over here. This is like, this all happened in a matter of like just like a few hours. Honestly, honestly, I really do like the animation in this movie. It's impressive. I also miss this style of animation, to be honest with you all. Brian. Ah, this is, I mean, there's parts of Tinkerbell that are very problematic, but there are also really great parts to her. I think that's why they made her Nasty Morgan, because like it did kind of mix things up. Honestly, Renee, I hope next week, because like this week is just so crazy with Oogie Boogie and D23 and then homework. Like everything is kicking my butt right now, to be honest, you guys. And I haven't been able to focus on my channel very much. And it makes me sad. My TikTok, but what can you do? Life, right? Disney returning to hand-drawn animation with adaptation of Bluebeard, supposed to announce more. Oh, that's cool, Brian. I didn't hear that. That's awesome. Good night, BB. Good to see you here. Thanks for being in the chat with us and have fun on your vacation. Hopefully we'll see you Thursday. I don't know if you'll be here Thursday for Pinocchio, but yay! Is anybody else done? Yeah, I am all done. Let's see how many of you are done. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly. Done, 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 done. Nana, okay, this is not the same Nana as the start. Yeah, I love that the dad like flips after he sees the ship in the sky. He's like, oops, oops, I was the crazy one. Yes, you were, sir. But yeah, thank you guys for attending tonight. It was really fun. This was a really fun group, and the chat was really really active. I mean, we're always pretty active in the chat, but I feel like it was extra tonight. So thank you all for interacting with one another. This community is really really awesome, and I wish you all lived a lot closer because I know a lot of you guys are scattered throughout Midwest and East. You guys are a little far from me, but when will you follow me back on Instagram? Whenever I pull it up, I will try to follow everyone back. I have 4 weeks off. Nice, BB. Enjoy yourself. 4 weeks off. Nice. Thanks for having us tonight. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Benny, for being here. I appreciate you guys. Let's see, Matthew. Hi, oh, Matthew's not saying hi to me. Matthew, I thought you were saying hi to me. I was like, hi. We've been watching the movie together. So I'm working on an animation degree and I want to do a hand-drawn movie with a big budget. Nice, Mikhail. That's awesome. All right. Any last words before I head out? Does anybody want to say anything? Anybody have any news? Anybody have any questions? Especially since I'm heading to a fun little Halloween event. Now is the time to either ask me or tell me what you would like me to record, what you would like to see. Yes, I am going to Oogie Boogie Bash on Tuesday. And then if you're talking about Halloween events other than Disney events, I will be doing Halloween Horror Nights and Not Scary Farm. But that will be it, I think. I'll do other little mazes and stuff around here, but I think for theme parks, that'll be my 3 Halloween events. Good night, Benny. Thanks for being here. Hope you had a nice time. Anyone want photos for my Disney World trip this weekend? Yes, Mikhail, post them in Discord for sure. Can we see the fireworks show? I don't know if they're gonna have fireworks at Oogie Boogie Bash. I heard that they're doing a parade that runs twice, and a little like show with Mickey and Minnie. But I didn't read anything about fireworks. But if there is fireworks, I will definitely try to get those. Boba Fett is better. I like how you said Boba Fett. It's not Boba Fett anymore. It's Boba Fett. But Boba Fett is better than Mando. I don't know. I liked The Mandalorian. I don't know. I'm going on Thursday to Halloween Horror Nights for the first time, but I don't know what to expect. Oh, Matthew, you are in for a treat. If you love Halloween and you love scary stuff, you are in for a treat. If you don't like scary stuff, that's why it's so funny, because if you don't really like scary anything, but you kind of like the cute Halloween stuff, like the cutesy scary, then Disneyland's better for you. But if you really like horror, slasher, gory, like creepy, then you need to go to Halloween Horror Nights. If I could give you any recommendations, do the early entry. Go early if you can. If you have the time off and you can do so, get in there early and head straight to the back of the park and knock those mazes out first. Also, make sure that you ask which mazes open up early, because there are some mazes that open at 6 and then some that open on the dot at 7. So there's only usually like 1 or 2 that are open early entry, and then the rest of the mazes open when all of the scare actors come out. So, and by the way, we should actually watch Mandalorian. Yeah, I would not be opposed to watching The Mandalorian. I liked it. Buy a snack or drink at the Halloween party. Oh, Brian, you did not have to do that. You're super sweet. You do not ever have to do that. Thank you. You are way too kind. You did not need to do that. But I appreciate you. Honestly, I just appreciate that you're my friend, and you guys have been so sweet to me. You, Theme, and Benny. I truly wish you guys were here on the West Coast, because it is hard to make friends in the Disney community. And it's hard to meet genuine friends too. Like, you know what I mean? I think you guys know what I mean, because you guys are used to meeting people in the parks as well. So I just wish you guys were closer. Y'all want to move to California? I will try to post a video of the fireworks at Mickey's Halloween event. Mando is played by Pedro Pascal. I love Pedro Pascal. He's cool. Yes, BB, we need to watch this mod's fave show ever, Mandalorian. Yes, Renee, we will. I promise. You know me. I've been doing this for over a year. I've been doing watch parties for over a year. You guys know I will eventually probably watch everything. About to watch Fantasia for the 8th time in the last week. Good movie. Yeah, I like the horror stuff. I also heard they're going to add the Death Eaters for the first time. Yes, they are! Oh, it's so exciting. Halloween Horror Nights is going to be so good this year, you guys. I am so excited because, last year, it was a huge disappointment, at least for me and my friend. My friend and I have been going since 2012, I think, every single year. And last year was very disappointing to both of us. So, but honestly, from all the titles and stuff, and the fact that they're bringing back La Llorona, which was really, really good, The Legends Collide, The Black Phone, which I thought was a great movie. I'm just like, my expectations are so high that I hope it rises to those expectations. I hope it rises up. Mikhail, oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you, my friend. You did not have to do that either. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I'm so glad that you are part of this community. And I hope that you always feel welcomed and you feel comfortable here, and it's a place for you to unwind. That's really all of this is about unwinding, getting to know people that are just really freaking amazing human beings, and, you know, sharing the love of Disney without having any stigma around that. And we're all like different ages, from different backgrounds, we all live in different places, but I love that we can all come together. So thank you again, Mikhail, for that. It was very sweet of you. I wish I could, but California is way too expensive for us. It is expensive, but it is an amazing place to live. I love California, and I will never leave again. I left once, and I will not do it again. Trying to move to Disneyland area. Nice. We are lucky to know you. You are the real deal and very genuine. So are y'all. Y'all are the real deal too. Also, Brian, you need to tell Ayed that I want to link up somehow while he's here, um, visiting California, because you said, I think in one of the podcasts, mentioned that he was going to be coming to California. So let him know, because I would definitely love to link up. I think that'd be super fun. I want to see your Horror Nights video. How will we see it? I don't think I'm going to do a Horror Nights video. I kind of leave that side of me out of the channel because I am very into horror stuff. And usually people that are into Disney are not really into horror stuff, because you got to think about it. Disney's really lighthearted. You know, it's kid friendly. It's very, you know what I mean? Like, and then horror is just like the complete opposite of that. So there are people who just don't find that entertaining even in the slightest, and they want like nothing to do with it. So I feel like if I put it on my channel, it would be a totally different vibe. So Wine Country hosts. Agreed. You're a great host. We'll have to check in more often. Yes, Morgan, please come back. We'd love to have you. LOL, Cali Coast, a lot to live. I agree with Brian. You're genuine and down to earth. When you come to Florida, we all going to have a ball. Oh, yes, theme park. You guys need to show me around. You're going to be my tour guides, because I want to do Walt Disney World the right way. I don't want to like go there and I'm a planner too. So sometimes that gets on people's nerves. So just know I'm a planner. I like to like have everything ready to go. Because if I don't have it all planned, then I give myself like anxiety and stress, and I'd rather not do that. For the Legends Collide maze, it's going to be the second part to the one that's in Orlando. The second part? What does that mean? I think they've done a Legends Collide before, because I remember they did a werewolf, vampire, and Frankenstein mashup, and it was really, really cool. I liked the maze, actually. Daly gets to buy her multiple fairy lights now. Yes, I do need my fairy lights, y'all. That background looks really boring. I need to do some fairy lights. I've been saying that for how many months, Renee? Mikhail, honestly, I get that, because I do feel like this is one of the only places I am truly myself also. So I get that 110%. And I'm glad that you have this space. My brother lives in Cali, and even if it seems more expensive, it has much better healthcare and support than most of those. It does have amazing healthcare. I will say that. California definitely looks out for you more, but you do definitely spend more for the cost of living. Will do. He will be there on the 30th for a week or so. He'd love to see you. September 30th or October 30th? I feel like he said October, but I might be wrong. I hope it's October, because I am leaving for Austin the 29th. California is such a beautiful place. The only bad place is the confusing weather. But other than that, it's really beautiful. Second channel. I know. I should do it, huh? It's hard to record, though, like at Halloween Horror Nights. There's just too much going on, and it's so dark. I don't even know. Yeah, but I should start one just strictly horror and do reviews and stuff, watch parties, obviously, but like we do like slasher films. I think that'd be cool. Sorry, y'all. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with the chat. I'm like, I don't even know where I am anymore on here. We should watch Maleficent and Cruella in October. Definitely. It can count as a scary movie. Or, I mean, not a scary, but like Halloween movie. Same, drove little brother crazy in planning this trip. We will have all plans. Yes, you have to plan for Walt Disney World. September 30th. No, LOL. I guess you will see him when you come to Walt Disney World. Okay, so I'm in Austin from the 29th to October 3rd. Will he still be there like 4th, 5th, 6th? Because I could definitely catch him when I get back. I love how I'm like, I'm sorry, Brian. Poor Brian. You're like all trying to coordinate. If he's there 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th, any of those dates, I will be back. I get back October 3rd. So I'm hoping maybe I can catch him. Even if I just met him in downtown Disney and we got some like coffee or something, I'd be down with that. Too bad California is too expensive. I would love to move there and then maybe I can go to the Comic Cons. Yes, Kitty. So in Orlando, they have the maze with the same name. It's the first part to the one we're getting is the sequel. I didn't know it was the first part, second part. That's cool. Thanks, Matthew. I did not know that. Austin is 2 hours away from me, but I'm so busy right now. Renee. It's okay, Renee. Come to Austin anyway. Just kidding. Do your homework. Go to school. That's the most important thing. I said that, I think, on our last watch party. Education is important, and it should be number one. I think he will. I will get back to you on it. Okay, thank you, Brian. We'll be in touch. How long will you be in Austin? I'm only going to be there for like 3 or 4 days, Thursday to a Monday. It's just like kind of a weekend thing to see friends. So can we do a Walt Disney World Channel trip next year, say around March for my birthday? Oh, are you going to? I'm confused a little bit by that, Mikhail. Are you going to film it for your birthday? All right, y'all. I am going to head out. I got to go eat and get more water, and I got to go to sleep. And yeah, all of the good things. Maybe start on my script tonight that I want to do for Pinocchio. But thank you all for being here. I love you all. You all are amazing. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you had fun. I hope you got to relax a little bit. I hope you got to take your mind off of things. That's the whole point of this. And be on the lookout because I will be doing a watch party, like I said, on Thursday of the live action Pinocchio. So hopefully it's good. It looks cute. It looks interesting. I'm going to go in with an open mind. But we will be doing that here on my channel the exact same time as we always are. So, yeah, thank you all and have a wonderful night. And I will talk to you all soon, hopefully. Bye, everyone.